Come and join me on today's adventure.
Look at this double rainbow. So beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hello everybody. So welcome to join me on a little adventure today. But I'm going to show you right off the bat a few good prospecting places if you happen to have a creek, kind of like mine is, that has gold in it. So I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's a giant rock here, right? And you see the flow of the creek is coming this way, but then all of the water almost goes calm and still here. So this whole sandbar that I'm sitting on is all new gravels every year. So you basically, from the high water, it dumped all the gold right here. Every year it gives me new gold. So we're gonna look at another place to prospect first. Here's what's left of the old miner's cabin. This is where they were processing all their dirt. Just a mess. Okay, now this is something to watch out for. That's the creek out there, right? But if you follow it back, there's a little waterfall happening there. There's an underground water table that comes out of here. Now this happens in a lot of creeks, right? So these are good places to dig, especially in areas like where all those gravels are. So that's the second place I'm going to show you. Hi, my buddy. All right, let's go over and look at the hole. It's getting big. Okay, so for the last video, we took all sample from over there. It was kind of mediocre, so that wasn't a good enough direction for me to go. So I've decided to change the direction. Okay, and for this video, I've taken all material from this side of the hole here. So both videos are opposite sides of the hole. I'm trying to figure out where the concentration of gold is from whatever they were doing in this area. So far I didn't find it the other way. I'm hoping we find it this way. Okay, there's a lot to prospecting a hole, even one that has gold in it, because there's different layers the gold can be in, and then there's different sides of the hole that it could be on too. So this has taken some time to test this area, but when I actually find where the main, washings were, they're going to be good videos, because I guarantee you there's bigger gold sitting down here, but it's just so overgrown and so much mess from all the pipes and wires and just everything you could imagine they brought down here. And they were taking out 10-ounce nuggets out of the bedrock down here, 5-ounce nuggets and bigger. So the gold is big in this area. All I need is for them to drop something for me. So I'm going to show you the first bucket that I've gathered already, okay? This is beautiful, heavy bucket. It's half full. I'm trying to get another half full bucket for this video. So I'm gonna start another one. And then when we get that one ready, we'll take a look at it, and then yeah, we'll pan everything up after, but we gotta do some digging first. Okay, so here's a little trick for you guys. I have two pans just sitting there. But they're overlapping each other, so all the material that I'm going to collapse from right here is just going to fall into these two pans. Okay, you see, two great pans of material, nothing touched the water, ready to go right to the classifier. Okay, here's another good tip for you. So I have that dirt that I got to go into the classifier, but I keep my classifier and bucket in the hole with me. Okay, and then I don't have to get out of the hole, but I'm actually sitting on the bank right now, so I don't have to bend over or do anything. So if you can prospect and dig a hole like this and be sitting down or, kneeling on something soft, it's not so hard on your body. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is hard on your body. Like, there's a lot of hiking involved, and then there's a lot of physical labor, and then more hiking. So, you gotta be a fit person to want to prospect seriously. You can always have fun and go to that place that has some flour gold or whatnot, or maybe even buy a claim. But I've told you before, be very careful when you're buying a claim. A lot of crooks out there, okay? Test it first. So everything that I was using to clean with I've cleaned it all off real good, and it's put aside now. Here's what I got, guys. This took me 4 hours to gather. A half bucket here and another big half bucket here, but I really hope there's a good gold sample in this. Worked my ass off today, so I hope it isn't for next to nothing. It's not the point of finding a ton of gold, because gold's really hard to find. So when I do find it, I get excited, and I hope you guys get excited when you find some for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna start some of these big pans. I'll show you a little bit about it, and I'll do my same thing. I'll classify it down. I'm not looking, and I'm just gonna put it all in a safety pan, and we'll see what we got in the end. Okay, everybody, so I got one bucket done. I'm hoping I impressed you this video. I'm hoping that like and sub is in order. Did my best here. Whether there's gold in the sample or not, I did all I can do. I hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit of nature, a little bit of fun. Me and Bear, he's ready to go home. It's been a long day. Been a long day. Well, there's my big pan, and here's the last bucket. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna look at it together. So far I've been just putting it all the leftover from my pan in this, and we'll pan this one when I'm done. So thank you everybody for watching today. We're gonna do the final pan. Hope you guys tune in next week. I'm gonna probably make my hole even bigger still. So I'm hoping this sample has a little better gold than the last one, and at least I have a direction of the side of the hole to dig on and continue next time. So it's all a process of elimination. Eventually you figure out where the gold is and where it's going. So let's hope there's a good sample, guys. Okay, right down in here. I got my butt perched on the ground. Everybody, we gotta get a little bit of these hematites out of here. Just got too many of them. Okay, this is the last for the big ripples. Now we're gonna go over to no ripples, just to try and get the last few big hematites out of there. You're always gonna have a few when you pull it back. You can't get them all out because they're gonna take your gold out with it. So, okay, let's look right down here. Oh man, we got a beautiful, beautiful piece. Look at that. Look at that. That's a small nugget. The other ones are pickers. So, and then there's some flake beside them. There's another flake down there. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm just gonna run up to the top quick, and then we're gonna say goodbye. He says, "Oh, I'm ready to go home, Dad. You've dug enough, man. We found some gold. Time to go home now." Guys, stay safe in the forest. We'll see you next week.